Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? How are you guys doing tonight? It seems like every time I got to get out and work, I be so sleepy. But I got to get on here with y'all just to be up because I got to be out in the wee hours of the morning. So I'm going to wait for you all to start getting notified. Hey, the Black Barbie. What is going on, girl? The Black Barbie, I did not. I'm going to check. And I'm going to check either tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, it seemed like when I have to go work, I'd be so freaking tired. Phenomenal Black woman. How are you guys doing tonight? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing tonight? We're gonna wait and start letting other people start getting, the notifications. It's just gonna be an open topic. Just anything goes. As long as it's respectful. Happy belated birthday, phenomenal. You a Leo. I'm gonna tell y'all. The Leos and congratulations on your retirement and happy belated birthday. I'm telling y'all, the Leos are that's the best zodiac sign. I don't mean no harm, but the Leos zodiac sign, that is the best sign. Okay. We get a bad flag, like we get a bad rap so bad. People talk about Leos are bossy and mean and all of that. That's so not true. Leos are very loyal. Um we're not bossy, we're just bosses. That's normally how it is. Shan, your birthday is August 7th. Happy belated birthday. All these Leos, no wonder. Like we're all Leos. I mean, we roar. Oh my god, I just love Leo season. Happy belated birthday. I got a lot of fellow Leos in here. So y'all know how people talk how people talk about us and say we're moody and we're bossy and we have to have all of the attention and all of that crazy stuff. Leos are very loyal. I do know that. Leos are very loyal. I'm a Leo. I'm loyal. I'm loyal until you cause me not to be loyal. And then you never get the loyalty again. Hey, Miss Goldie. Now, what's going on tonight? Yeah, I got to get out tonight. Let me tell y'all something. Like, I was talking to somebody today. I see what they've started doing is they've started going to people's houses that have these warrants. The sheriff's office have. They've started going to people's houses that have warrants, and these warrants have been sitting in the computer forever to let them know that they get ready to start coming to get them to clear out these warrants. So I've been getting a lot of calls for that, right? So for some reason, when people call me and say, "Well, I'm gonna go and turn myself in," I want to already have because they have bonds and stuff already. They already have their bonds in the system. So I want you to already I'm gonna have my family already over there at the bonding company. So tonight I was going over there because I had somebody coming. I had a couple people coming. One had called me that I knew, another one had called me through my cousin. And for some reason, this exact same thing happened last night. They'll go, "Well, I'm gonna come over there at 6 o'clock." Then they'll call me back. "Well, I'm gonna come at 9 o'clock." And for some reason, people feel want to turn themselves in And like, well, no, I'm gonna wait until overnight. I'm like, God, they making me get out overnight. I don't know what they think the difference is. What's gonna happen overnight? What's now? I gotta stay up so I can get out and go. I guess they feel like if they go in overnight, the process would be faster. The only thing about it is, like I told them, I said they've been arresting everybody. Like, what's up, Miss Kitty? I was gonna say Miss Kitty don't love me no more. I don't see her at all. So they've been arresting like so many people. Um, the sheriff's office has gotten in and they've started clearing out the warrants in their system, going and getting people, letting them know, letting their families know that they're gonna keep coming until they get them. So folks been turning themselves in on warrants and stuff. So, but I guess I understand. They try. I guess they want to stay out as long as they can. They're gonna get right back out because they have bonds. But it's just the process of being processed and having to go. And some of them probably won't even make it to dress out. When you have to dress out, it starts to get real. Then I just I just don't feel like getting out late and going over there. But one of them is a big bun, so of course I'm gonna get out and go. Y'all, every time I open my patio, a mosquito comes in. You're right. It sure does. That phenomenal black woman, you are so right. You never got a bun or a bail. Most times when people have warrants and stuff, there's already like a set bond. Most times, not all of the time though. They have to wait. Sometimes they have to wait to go to court to get a bond. I was like, Lord, it's like everybody think the same. I'm just gonna wait till overnight. I don't know what the difference is. I got two ladies in here that had a birthday yesterday. Phenomenal Black Woman and Shan. So we singing happy birthday to them both. Sometimes it depends on. Yep. I love you too, Miss Kitty. I don't know why they keep unsubscribing you, Miss Kitty. That just pisses me off. My first time in trouble, they had me at 1.5 million. Ooh, what did you do? Jesus Christ. You must have unalived somebody. A $1.5 million bond. The bonding company would get $150,000. I would love to write one of those. I would love to write that bond. But there are so many stipulations, especially when people have bonds that high. You have to have not only just the money, but the assets. You have to put your house up. It has to be worth 150 or more. So you have to put all of this stuff up because that's a big bond to ensure that the person comes back to court. Your daughter had a $1.5 million bond. Have to pay all of that. 1.5 million. I just know one of those nights I'm sitting at that bonding company. That's gonna happen. Somebody gonna get one of those magistrates because they're getting stricter. It's gonna give somebody a $1 million bond. Cause I'm telling y'all something. It's been quite a few of them rappers to come through there, but I wouldn't dare say who it is because I be wanting them to come back to a sister. So I'm discreet. I don't put their stuff out. I let them, if they want to talk about they went to jail, I let them do that. Um, but ZK says it's raining here. I think Hurden went to court today. They had a lot of FBI and Secret Service uptowns. You think Hunting went to court today? I wasn't 20,000. I knew no one cared about me getting out. Okay, a $20,000 bond. I'll take 2,000 on it. I'll take I'll take 2,000, or I'll take 1,500 and put you on a payment plan to pay the other five. Hmm. Yeah, it's people that can't even pay um a $500 bond. They can't even pay 10% of a $500 bond. Ain't that something? Well, that some of them can't. Some of them can't pay 10% of 500. You ain't even got no business out committing no damn crime. If you can't pay 10% of $500, and you ain't got no family members that can pay 10% of 500, and which they probably be. Some family members might have the 10%. They just glad you in jail. They be glad when some of these folks go to jail because they don't have to be bothered with them. So pretty Miss Kitty said she hate jail. Oh my goodness. Mm, I tell you. Mm, I'm gonna make sure I make my kickboxing class in the morning before I do anything. And I'm gonna have to go see about my knee. I need for my leg to be flexible again. Because I fell off of that ladder and hurt my knee. That ladder and hurt my knee, and it seems like it's maybe because I be walking on it. My mama said I told you to stop wearing those heels so your knee can heal. But when I step out and go, sometimes I have to wear them. Exactly. And thank you. It was a hell of an experience. Yeah. It'd be so much to come through that jail. I promise you. Like all of the diseases, all of that, it comes directly through the jail. I promise you, all of those evil spirits, like people have so many darn spirits on them, it's ridiculous. They be crazier than all get out. I remember they used to open this guy's cell, and every time they would open the cell up to feed him, he was crazy. He would take out running. he, they couldn't hardly catch him because they was out of shape. He would take out running. He was crazier than a road lizard. He'd be jumping up and down like a jackrabbit, and I mean, he just take out running through the jail. They fat asses couldn't catch him. He said he gonna escape. So listen, they start closing all the doors, trying to close the jail doors. Pop, they say close the doors. Before those doors could pop, he was so fast he'd get through all the doors because they'd be slow rolling. Mm, they couldn't catch him. If he could have got out that jail, the only thing that was stopping was that it was doors that was the main door to get out of was already closed. He couldn't get nobody to pop it. So, finally the guards and stuff would catch up to him, be out of breath, with their stomachs hanging out, because they buttons and shit them popped on their shirt from because they stomach and stuff too big, trying to run and stuff. They be having heart attacks and stuff trying to get him. I ain't trying to talk bad about the guards because I used to, I got Are you taking an anti-inflammatory medication for your knee? If you know what, naproxen, but it's not doing anything. Yes, it is. I know they need to give him a shot. My mother had some naproxens because the doctor was like, "Well, I'm not gonna give you nothing because it's gonna go down." A lot of these doctors are quacks. So my mother was like, "Well, I got some naproxens. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it don't work." So now every morning when I get up, I make sure I take both my legs, I take one leg at a time and put it up on the back of my couch. And so that's up real high and stretch it, take it and stretch it real, real good, both legs. And it makes it feel better though. But I do. I take them and I prop one leg at a time up on the back of my couch because my couch sit up pretty high, the back of it, and then I stretch my leg. Now, Tamara, these doctors act as if black folks have a high pain level. I know. I know. I never would have thought it would take my legs so long to get back to normal. And y'all know what's so crazy? I had an epiphany today, and I was like, I want to paint my office. I'm not getting ready to do that to myself anymore. Wear a knee support. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll wear a knee support. Yeah, I had an epiphany. I was like, I want to paint my office. But I'm gonna get somebody to come in there and paint that office for me. Cause like I want the front to be a color, and I want the back to be. Of course, my studio has the green screen in there. It's we painted the wall is the green screen color. We painted the whole wall that color. So um, it ain't nothing to do in there. But I do want my front room and my back room, my office and the front area to be a color. But I think that's just too much stress. Because when you try to get people to come and paint for you and do it, it's like they don't do it right. I told y'all one time I didn't. My cousin, I had got my cousin to paint for me. My cousin, oh my god, my cousin was slanging paint everywhere. I didn't even know it. Like he went in my bedroom instead of putting plastic, like or closing. He could have closed the closet door. I mean, that would have been the normal thing to do. Close the closet door. He put paint. He gonna come in there. I had a brand new black suit, and he was like, "Is this your suit? It got paint on it." Oh, I could have cussed him out. I could have cussed him out like a dog. I cried. I said, "This is a brand new suit, and it's got paint. You just slanging paint everywhere." But I learned my lesson from that. I learned my lesson. You don't clone the Pam now. Okay. Anyways, y'all, what else is going on? See, I'm trying to sit at home because if I get up and I go over to that bonding company and wait on my clients, I'll be sitting there with my I will go to sleep. I'll be sitting there asleep. I'm gonna make me some coffee in a minute and then get my bag. It's a mosquito in here. And I can't stand no mosquito. And get my bag ready. Cause y'all know I be packing when I leave. I have to pack. Let me see if my client paid me. Ain't paid me yet. So I'm on Clonazepam. Pam. Clonazepam. Okay. Yeah, I'm going on vacation in a couple weeks, and then I really want to go after I come back from that vacation. I want to take another vacation, but I'm gonna go south. I want to go to Florida. I'm gonna go to Florida, and then my friends and I have already booked a. She's always booking trips, but she's really good at doing that though. She works for a resort, and she works for a resort called Blue Green, and their resorts are so freaking beautiful. They are so beautiful. So regardless to where we go, if there is a Blue Green resort, we only pay. We, you know, even if I go, We always get to use our discount, family and friends and stuff. So regardless to where we go, if I go to a blue green resort and that's the only thing I like staying at, it's going to be $75 no matter how many days you stay. And so I mean, I want to go to Florida, and they're all over Florida. And so when I come back from where I'm going in 2 weeks, I want to go. I'm going to Florida. You said, "Don't tell Mr. Parker." Oh Lord, Mr. Parker think he my darn husband. Mr. Parker think he is my husband because he'll be trying to show up. He'll be showing up in Florida. I've been waiting. I've been wanting to go back down to Gulf Shores, Alabama. I love it down there so much. I love it. I get resorts from $49 to $499, all inclusive. Oh, okay. How you get those prices, Tambora? What part of Florida are you in, Malik? I just want to go where the beach is. I'm ready to go to where the beach is. I know that's right, Teresa. Teresa said, "Give him a honey-do list." I do the RIU resorts all around the world. Okay. Yes, Orange Beach is popping. Orange Beach is. I love Orange Beach, and the Gulf Shores and Orange Beach is right there together. It's almost like they're the same little city. I love that city. I'm ready because when we went down there, we loved it so much. We ended up staying like an extra night. We ended up staying like an extra night. Cocoa Beach. Okay. Mia or Jax. I never heard of Cocoa Beach. I don't go to no resorts. It's not all inclusive. Oh, okay. One of my best friends, just she retired from the courts, and she bought a timeshare. I'm feeling good. What's that? A Tamri? Um, she bought a timeshare in Las Vegas, and the timeshare there's a resort inside of the casino, and so she brought me my coupon. She brought me my coupons or whatever, and I think like no matter how many days we go and stay, it's only $100. It's only $100. Um, I got my little cute, she's so sweet though. She is just I love her. So I'll make going to Las Vegas. I'll put that on my list also next year. So I guess the two places I'll go next year is New Orleans and Las Vegas. The two places I'm going this year is Chicago and Florida. I want to take at least two vacations a year. I mean, when you work all year, and I'm talking about as it relates to anybody, you need to take some vacations. And I'm not talking about no 1 or 2 days. If I have to go somewhere for 1 or 2 days, I won't even go because that's stressful. You need time to relax. Tambora said he's waiting for those hurricanes to be over. Yeah, I love going by the beach and stuff and just sitting there. Texas, um, Texas is cool. The it's okay. I've been to Dallas. Yeah, it does. It defeats the purpose of vacationing when you have to come back. But I'm ready to. I want to go to like Gulf Shores down there by Pensacola and spend like. I think if I go somewhere and I stay for 4 days, I'll be good. The only thing about it is I gotta fly because that driving and stuff. Thinking about driving back stresses me out. I'm going North Carolina next week. I sure hope those hurricanes gone. That's where I am at that. Oh, so you're in Dallas. Okay. I had my cousin, we had our family reunion in Dallas maybe 2 years ago, maybe. And it's supposed to be there again, I do believe next year. Come go to Bora. Oh, I would love to go to Bora Bora. Oh my God. I would love to go to Bora Bora. TB21 says, I fly free with Delta, so I take day trips, and in US, I do Marriott only, and out the country, I do RIU hotels and resorts. Okay. So TB21, you must work for Delta. Tambora says, my kids drive across cross country all the time. They still have it in them. Yeah, I just don't have it in me to be driving long distances now. And I can't ride with people either because when now I've gotten to a point where I cannot. My nerves are really really bad when people are driving really fast. I have a friend that she goes 100. I cannot be in a car with a person going 100 because like what happens if the car lose control? If you lose control of the car, that's it. Somebody could stop in front of you, um or anything. You have to drive for other people now. Like you lose control, that's it. It's everybody gonna be damaged. Just put me on a flight. I'll be there in 2 hours, and then I enjoy myself. And then when the time is up, I get back on my flight, and I'm up in the air for 2 hours, and I'm back home. The only thing I hate about a flight is waiting on my bags in the airport. That's the only hassle. But it's better than driving for 6 and 7 hours. That's exhausting. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I really enjoyed doing when I went to New Orleans. When I go to New Orleans, and the first time I did it, I had like an epiphany. I was like, I've never, gotten on the train before. The first time I got on the train was like 4 years ago. I was going to visit my friends in New Orleans. I was gonna fly, and I was like, I've never gotten on the train. I wonder what it would be like to take the train to New Orleans. And so I decided to book me a train, and I got my own cart. I was in there laying down and just looking at the scenery. I loved it. I did. I loved every bit of it. I was like, dog, this is so therapeutic. I'm from Mississippi and live in Myrtle, Atlanta. I would fly into Memphis, Jackson, or Columbus, rent a car, and drive to my home city. Oh, okay. Yeah, sitting at the airport. But yeah, sitting at the airport for 2 hours is very exhausting. I think people should start looking at taking the train. I ain't never gotten on the bus to go nowhere, and I'm not going to. Like, I mean, like when I was younger, I rode the city bus. It was fun as a teenager, but as far as like traveling out of town, I'm not taking a bus nowhere. So you can get there in 5 days. I don't think so. You leave. Some people only travel by bus. If the bus would get somewhere faster, it wouldn't be a problem. But if you take the bus from my area to New Orleans, if you drive to New Orleans, it's like 5 or 6 hours. If you take the bus, it's 24 hours. And then the bus is cheap, so any and everybody be on the bus. And so you get, I hear you get seated next to crazy people that want to fight and all of that. And mm-mm. Just put me on the train, give me my own cart, and I go in my room and pull the door up and lay down and go to sleep. Miss Kitty says she's never been on a flight. Oh wow. Mm. Yeah, I sure do not want to get out tonight. I need to make me some coffee. I need to make me some coffee. It seemed because you know what? If I did not have to get out, if I didn't have to get out tonight, I wouldn't be tired. I wouldn't be sleepy. But the thought that I gotta get out and go and work tonight, and I wish I could go and just go and write my bonds up and then go over to the jail and bail them out. But it's always some mess in the game. Like you tell people how much money to bring, this is what it's gonna be. They get there, they ain't even got the money. They don't have their check stubs. They ain't gonna the cosigner. The cosigner backed out. Well, if the cosigner backed out, why you even come? Why you didn't even tell me? We can't do nothing without the cosigner. So why, Lord, I just mm, I just don't feel like being out so late. Miss Kitty said my brother rides the other person's car. Miss Kitty said she loves the train. Y'all, this is what I wanted to say too. I was talking to my daughter, one of my oldest daughters today. Well, my oldest daughter today. And she was telling me about, some stuff that had been going on with her. And just listening to her, I told her to make sure that she treat people according to how they treat her, right? Don't listen to to other people and base your energy for a person or create an energy for a person based on what another person says. It's okay for a person to give you if you feel like that person is legit and giving you a heads up on somebody, okay, I'll watch that. But as far as taking on their energy and what they say, you don't ever know why a person, is one. you don't ever know what that relationship is. So I was thinking about that today too, you know, because my daughter just started a new job, and when new people come in, and it's like the older people, the people that have already been there, they immediately start trying to dictate, or confuse you as it relates to certain people. That's why I think that was a word too. Always treat people how according to what how they are with you, because you don't ever know what has gone on with those people and somebody else. If they give you a heads up, go, okay, I'll watch that. That's cool. But don't take on nobody else's energy. Oh my God. As my girls start to take jobs and make more money, I can't protect them. You know what I mean? They're adults now. You know how you be wanting to protect them and all of that, and kind of guide them. They have to make their own decisions, but stuff like that happens. Like, people are so miserable these days. They're so miserable. Mm. um Too Pretty Miss Kitty says, I hate riding with him. He be so close. Yeah, I can't ride with people that drive like a bat out of hell. Mm-mm. That's too irresponsible. Mm. Wow. Teresa said it's been so hot in Texas. I love the summer better than I like the fall and the winter. I don't like the fall and the winter. When it's cold, you don't want to get out. I'm real lazy in the wintertime. I definitely don't be up for sitting in no cars. I don't be up for doing nothing. I be wanting to stay up under that cover. And I be constantly up at night turning the heat on and off. I turn the heat on, it gets too hot. Like an hour later, I'm turning the heat off, and then it gets too cold. So I'm constantly, turning the heat on and off. And then like around January and February, around the Memphis area. Okay, he goes to court tomorrow. Yeah, he sure does. He goes to court on August the 9th. What y'all think gonna happen with old Straight Drop? What do you all think gonna go on? So Pretty Miss Kitty says, I feel like movie imitation of life, but I'm the yellow person with a dark little girl. But birthday was yesterday. She got everything she wanted. Miss Kitty, that's the third person in here who had a birthday yesterday. Miss Kitty's daughter's birthday was yesterday, Shan's birthday, and Phenomenal Black Woman. Teresa said we run AC three fourths of the year. It's been a hot summer this year, I must say. It's been a hot summer, but I still don't like the wintertime because I don't be wanting to let that bed go. I do not be wanting to let that bed go. I be wanting to lounge around the house drinking hot tea or hot cocoa or something like that. Wrapped up in my cozy blanket with my shorts on. That's so weird. You be wrapped up in a blanket, but I got on shorts and tank top in the house in the wintertime. Let me tell y'all something. I could never. Um, I love to watch the snowfall. Yeah, it would be good if I didn't have to go out in it. Yeah, I could never be a window washer. Y'all, look at this. Mm-mm. You talk that has to be New York City or somewhere. But I could never. I hope they pay him. I hope he make about $500,000 a year washing those windows. Cause I mean, he just swinging. You can tell he just used to it. He been doing it for years. I could never be up that high swinging washing a window. I would pass out. I would. I would pass out. Miss Kitty said them damn Leos. I know Leos are the best. We are the best. I get along with other Leos so well. Let me see where your fur babies at. They are asleep. Thank God they are asleep. I didn't get a chance to take them on their walk today. Put them in their stroller and take them walking. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I'm going to. I hope I wake up in time because I gotta be out tonight. But I hope I wake up in time in the morning to get to the early kickboxing class. Come back home and take my babies walking, and then like for the rest of the day, I'm not gonna do nothing tomorrow up until it's time to go to the bonding company again. I am not gonna do anything but just rest and sleep and be up under the cover and not do anything but lay in the bed because my sleep has really been thrown off for the last couple of nights. Y'all, did I show y'all this right here? This right here had me so freaking tickled. Hold on. Okay. Look, y'all, this right here was just too funny. Hold on, let me show y'all. It's like 2 minutes. He started to put some new ones out. Y'all, I be so freaking tickled. Hold on. Here it is. Look, y'all. This right here had me laughing.
Så var det ballong. Puffalo. Utan är väl I don't open the door yet. Hold up, come on. You say, do I have, do you live, what? Do you have water? I'm thirsty, thank you. Well, I have to get the owner, hold on. I don't know who it is. Hold up the sign, come out, do I have water, they thirsty. And he got it bad. He got it garbage, well, you better go tell him. I wasn't here, but the you don't want to go back there. Who are you? International. I don't speak German. I'm in front of the downstairs. We'll go back down there. I'm not from around here. What? I'm not from around here. I'm thirsty, man. I'm not sick. I told you a lot my screws over. Hey, you know. You dropped the water like a damn fool. You threw it at me, ma'am. What? You threw it at me, ma'am. I'm sorry. Pick it up. I'm sorry. Okay, get it, sir. Thank you. I'm not a bad guy. You're not a bad guy. Okay. Can you fill this up for me, please? You got one. I gave you one. But I got diarrhea. I ain't got time to. Yes, my stomach hurts bad too, man. Well, where you going? Go on up the road. Sir, I gave you a bottle. Ah! You, ah! You ever fuck you? God! This bitch, get your ass away. You got that door locked. Get your ass away from here. Now. Go. So shit is coming on her. Get your shit ass away from here. I'm sick, man. Okay, I'm calling police. I know your parents behave like that. I'm trying to chill. I know they gonna help. Why you left the damn door? I'm like this.
He always pranking his grandmama. Oh my god, I saw that one. Oh, I was so tickled. He have a lot. He always pranking his grandma. Too pretty Miss Kitty says mine's the last couple of months. Miss Kitty, what is your zodiac sign? What is your zodiac sign? Are you all still on here? Nobody is saying anything. I guess I ain't got nothing to talk about, right? I was just getting on the chat with y'all, trying to help y'all. I needed y'all to help to keep me up. I gotta get out in a few minutes anyways. They hadn't called me yet. I really don't want to leave until they say I am on the way. But they for some reason they want to wait till over in the night to go turn themselves in. Glad they have the dollar store. Hmm. Mine's the last couple of months. Yeah. Yeah, my right hand keep itching. My normally when my right hand itch a lot, that means that I'm getting ready to get a bankroll of money. I'm getting ready to get a bag. And it was itching earlier today. It's itching right now. Anyways, y'all, let me see something. Let me see what's going on out Let me see. Oh wow. They said a Mississippi girl ran from two. They said, "Oh my God!" In Tunica, it says the Tunica County Sheriff's Office needs your help in finding two men. They say tried to lure a 5-year-old girl into their van by offering her candy. Y'all, oh my God. Hold on, let me see. Y'all, this is so crazy. And that's in Tunica, Mississippi, about 25 minutes from Memphis. It says the little girl's mother is hugging her daughter tightly, thankful her daughter ran to safety. If I would have lost my baby, I would have been hurt, depressed. I probably would have been in the hospital right now, said the mother, who didn't want to be identified. The sheriff said they responded to a home in Dundee, Mississippi after 6 Wednesday night after getting a call about an attempted kidnapping. The mother tells us her daughter was out in the yard when the van pulled up on the road alongside their home. The girl said she was outside playing and the van pulled up. The mother said two guys were telling her they had candy and puppies. Deputies are looking for a white van, perhaps a Chevy or Ford, with tinted windows and black stripes down the road sides. They say the driver and passenger were wearing masks when they tried to lure the little girl inside. They were last seen driving north on Old Highway 61. She took off running to the house to my grandma, and my son says he was coming out the door and he seen the truck driving out, the mother says. She says she's proud of her daughter for knowing the right thing to do. I'm very proud of her. I always tell them don't talk to strangers, so she did the right thing by running in the house. Until these men are caught, she urges parents to be extra vigilant. And to the suspect, she says, I want them to know they need to leave people's kids alone. Now they need to be dead. Folks like that need to be dead. I mean, so they didn't get this little 5-year-old girl, so they're targeting babies. Now, what were those two men gonna do with the 5-year-old baby, sick ass bitches? So they didn't get that 5-year-old girl. So that means that they're still out there. They're gonna get somebody's child, and probably has already been, you know. I wonder how many kids are. I'm gonna check that out and see how many kids have gone missing around that area, and they're wearing masks. That's just, oh. And if she would have got close enough to that van, they would have pulled. That's why you cannot even let your children be out in the yard playing by themselves. It's not even good for kids to play in the front yard. Kids need to be in the backyard. The casinos are down in Tunica. Mm. What's up, OG Snake Spotter? What's up? What time is it? See, that's the reasons why. Y'all, that's the reasons why I stay packing. I don't have no issues with, cause see, ain't nobody got no business even walking up to me, especially late at night. It's just not a good thing. What time is it? They said they would be over there at 12, so they were going. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go on and get off of here so I can get prepared to go. I don't want to just walk out too late. I just have to sit over there. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta get out of here so I can go and make some buns. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.